Let's get into this, mate. Yeah, man. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. I hope I can be heard. Yeah, I can be heard. That's all good. That's all good. I've been having a few streams where certain things aren't coming through when they're supposed to be coming through and shit. So, but yeah, man. I hope everyone is good. Happy Friday once again. And that, man, I hope everyone's having a wicked start to the weekend and shit. I know I am. I'm going to be going out later to Leeds, DJing in Leeds for Neptune's 360 drum and bass back-to-back special. I'm going back-to-back with Peachy, which is going to be pretty sick. I think I've got the promo for it here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Flyer on the right, 7th today. And that, going back to back with Peachy later on. I've just got the set times for it as well, actually, which is 9:45 till 10:30 UK time. And that, so I've got a few things that I need to do today and get sorted, and then get myself down there on the train and shit. And I'm glad that it's early, because that means that I can actually get back early as well. Because I was thinking that I might have to like stay over there if it was like a later set time, which is fine, it's not a problem. But because it's earlier, I might actually take advantage and like get the train back and get home early and stuff, because I've got a load of shit that I need to sort out on Saturday, because it's full release day today and that. So the track that you heard at the beginning of the stream, before the stream started, is my remix of Sylvia Teller's Plastic Smile. That's on full release today, so out on all music platforms: Juno, Download, Beatport, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, you know, all your favourite spots and stuff, you know what I mean? But this promo that I need to do, plus this promo that I need to do for the next release that's coming out at the end of this month, which is Olber's Paradox. I think I have got the pre-order link sorted as well. Do I? Yes, I do. I am organised. So yeah, I've got to get video assets done to help like promo these releases and stuff. Then I've also got Stamina MC coming through the studio to work on some stuff, help me work on some tracks for my album, and an EP that I've got coming up soon as well. Yeah, few things happening this weekend and that. Plus he's staying over because he's got Park Life on the Sunday as well and shit. So yeah, however, it'd be nice to make sure that I'm back like before the Saturday rather than, you know, getting back Saturday. Probably ended up being Saturday afternoon if I was doing a later set and stuff. So, but exciting times and shit as well in that, because some new music is going to get made, some other music is going to get finished. A lot of good stuff is going to be happening, which I'm absolutely buzzing about. I'll take my brew crew, my Motion Gang crew. That's a point. My new mug should be coming soon with the new logo that you can see in the bottom left there. And that, but yeah. So yeah, a few things going on this weekend. Next week I'm going to be going out to Rotterdam, which I can't wait for. And once again, the flyer on the left, I'm going to be flying out to Rotterdam with to go and meet Chris in Perspective. And that just for the Motion Gang crew, so you lot know first, I'm going to be recording a podcast with him as well as doing an extended 2-hour set of fresh jungle and drum and bass. A lot of stuff that's going to be coming out on the label, a lot of dub plates that I've got in the stash, and that, and a lot of just good jungle. Obviously Kruger's going to be getting rinsed, some Red Army stuff, some Tim Reaper, some Future Retro, some Galvatron. Yeah man, shit's going to be getting played most definitely. So I'm looking forward to that. Never been to Rotterdam as well and shit, so it's going to be a new experience going out in Rotterdam and playing music in Rotterdam as well and stuff. So yeah man, looking forward to it. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick, man. It's the next couple of weeks are going to be fun. Plus I'm back streaming next week as well, fully in terms of the Forward Motion podcast, my music show that I do every Tuesday and that. But that looks like it's going to be a bit up in the air, which is sad because Twitch has announced their new DJ program and terms and conditions for streaming music and being a DJ on Twitch, which has kind of thrown a lot of things up in the air for me personally, which is just a bit mad, really and truly, because I don't just DJ on here. I do production streams, I DJ, I game, I do talk shows on here, and music is a big part of all of that. Being able to promote my music on Twitch, like my own music, my forthcoming music that's coming from my label, that's a big part of what I do on here. And some of the things that I've read already, QuickTime this morning when Ethan Dub posted the link for it, didn't look good. It didn't really look good for streamers like myself, like music streamers and artists like myself on here. Because the problem is from what I've read, the problem for me is that what they're doing is making these rules and regulations and changes strictly just for DJs. So one of the things that I've read from one of the questions that was put in there is that if you do other stuff than just DJing, the best thing to do is to set up a DJ only Twitch channel and then do everything else on a separate channel, which really, Twitch? Really? But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it a bit more in a sec. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in and stuff, because I want to see what you guys think. Because, if I read through it properly, there's a video. We're going to read through the article that we've got. but there's also a video as well that's talking about, you know, Twitch is now legal for DJs, but so many people are kicking off, which I didn't realize, to be fair, but it looks like that's the case. Why am I on my gaming channel as well? Oh no, because I've just uploaded some stuff to my gaming channel and that. But yeah, we're going to read through it and see where I go on. But I also want to see, you know, what you guys think at the same time as well, like, because it's going to be affecting a lot of the support that I already have, a lot of the community that I have on here, because if things are going the way that I think they're going, then I might have to leave Twitch and move over to YouTube and start streaming like permanently on YouTube instead, which I don't really want to do, because I've put a lot of work into what I've built up on here. Yes, the programmer, what are you saying, my G? I hope you're blessed. Good morning, happy Friday. Yeah, we're going to get into talking about the new Twitch DJ program and the new terms and conditions that they've put in for like DJs and streaming copyrighted music, basically, on here and stuff. I'm just waiting for a few more people to jump in, and then we've got an article to read through and a video to watch as well. And that, because yeah, as much as for DJs, if you're just a DJ on Twitch, it's pretty good. It depends. It depends really on how you look at it and what you're using Twitch primarily for. But for a lot of DJs, it'll be pretty good. I don't know, because some of what I've read means, like, some of what I've read, if true, is gonna mean that DJs end up losing more of their revenue just to be able to DJ, which is going to end up like affecting a lot of people's back pockets when it comes to like making money on Twitch, or if they've made, you know, if they're making Twitch as a career, like say people like Gooder, like he's predominantly a DJ on here. E-Town, you know, they're both full time on Twitch. So the prospect of one having to opt in to a program where you can only play release music, because the other part of it is that you're not allowed to play any pre-release music. You're only allowed to play music that has been released on DSPs, digital streaming services, and that. Obviously other stores as well and stuff, but yeah, and that. To be honest, I've only seen Twitch as a promotional tool. Yep, most definitely. Same. Like a promotional tool and building a community by all of that stuff. You can still play your own unreleased music though. I don't think so. Because when they say no pre-release music, like as in no music that isn't already released on like digital streaming services, that will include my own unreleased music. They're talking about, I don't think they're just talking about commercial though. Like somebody else said that like it's not going to affect underground music that's being played. They're not using those terminologies the same way that we're using those terminologies, because to Twitch it's gonna mean all music that is played on here. That's why a lot of gamers go for the whole royalty-free aspect of that, because again, from what I've read, you know what? But if you own the music, or the music is not owned by somebody else, say public domain, it should be fair game. because no algorithm will flag it. Yeah, but that's the thing. You have to, if you opt in for this DJ program, then that's the stipulation of being in that DJ program. If you're not in the DJ program, then yeah, you can play royalty-free music. You just can't play any music that's copyrighted. So, because what I'm guessing is they're probably going to start using the whole content ID, service that YouTube has, that Facebook has, that Instagram has, in terms of making sure, you know, copyrighted music is being flagged and going to the right places where it's supposed to be. Twitch is trying to push DJs playing commercial music then. No, I wouldn't say playing commercial music, it's just released music. But no, because that's what I mean. Like, Twitch isn't seeing it as, they're not looking at it as commercial music and underground music. They're not using those terminologies like we are. They're thinking about it in terms of any music that is licensed, because Twitch is going to be going to end up paying out a license, basically. So that's where the whole subsidizing funds from Twitch and ourselves. We'll get into it. Because it'll be easy for me to explain from here. So here is the new Twitch program, Twitch DJ program. Welcome to the Twitch DJ program. Live streams vast majority of popular music and benefit from new promotional and discovery opportunities. The Twitch DJ program is a first of its kind offering that makes it possible for DJs to do what they do best: create live communities around music. I thought it was meant for those who represent a record label, and those who are independent are free. Nope. That's not what it is. That's not what it is at all. Because again, they're not looking at it in that way. We may be looking at it in that way, but them as an entity or establishment is not looking at it that way, because they have to bear in mind that a lot of people are releasing independent music that may sample other music, if you know what I mean. In that they may say, so I might put out a piece of music that samples a Beyonce track. Everything will be above board, so to speak. Yeah, like I've hit up Beyonce. I've paid the royalty. I paid the sampling fee for the royalties. Everything's above board. Yeah. But because I'm an independent label rather than a big record label, that sample is going to get flagged. Not necessarily in a way of, that it's copyrighted and it shouldn't be played, but it will get flagged in the fact that it features a sample from a major label artist, so to speak. So in that situation, that's where it becomes a thing of, right, when it comes to licensing and shit, they're still going to have to pay out in regards to that licensing. If my tune does well featuring the Beyonce sample, then obviously that's going to earn big money, this, that and the third, which means Twitch is going to end up paying out more. The more time it gets played on this platform, the more money they're gonna have to pay out. And again, I'm just an independent label that's sampled a Beyonce track and paid everything legally above board and shit. Yep, VODs will be gone. I'm not allowed to have VODs. Nobody can get clips. I can't do highlights and shit like that as well. All of that is gone. So here's what they're saying. The problem: DJs face a unique challenges as creators. DJs are a special kind of community building creator. They're wildly successful online, but have historically faced serious challenges on the internet. Why hasn't it changed? Rights and licensing for DJ content on the internet is complex. DJ content is complicated and it doesn't fit the traditional music structures. DJs are often at the risk of muted streams, blocked content, and takedowns across music services, including on Twitch. And this isn't down to Twitch themselves. This is more to do with the actual record labels, mine included. My label included, in terms of how the distribution companies are set up and stuff. So even though my channel is whitelisted, if I play anything that isn't by me myself on my channel, then it gets flagged, which causes a problem for me as a record label in terms of being able to promote my music on here. It's fine in terms of certain tracks from my label will get muted and stuff, which is fine. But if I'm in this actual DJ program, or here's the other side of it. If I'm in the DJ program, then I'll be fine. But if I'm not in the DJ program and I'm playing music that is copyrighted, say like comes from my label, then I'm at risk of my channel getting shut down, which it will say in here as well. The future, a vibrant music community unleashed. That's why we're taking the first step with this program, built a partnership with music companies, including all major labels and hundreds of indies. So it's including independent labels as well. DJs can finally promote and monetize their creativity while compensating musicians who make the music they stream. So it's not commercial, underground, it's everybody. It's literally everyone. It's going to be more or less the same as like clubs that have to pay a license fee to be able to play music in their establishments, or restaurants, or cafes, or leisure centers. Anywhere where you go and you hear regular music you hear music regularly within these establishments, those establishments have to pay a license to be able to play music in there, because that's another way of artists getting paid from their music being played out or being performed in establishments and stuff. Let me go through these comments before we get further into the Who Jimmy Flip and stuff. But bless up everyone. Yes, Goddard. Yes, Danosaurus. Yes, Polymathic. Good to see you all. Danosaurus, so I have VODs that have my DJ input muted, but the live stream has it audible. So some music won't get muted, but it's more the fact that they don't want to get in trouble for the music that's in there. So that's why, one, they'll mute it. But if you're not in this DJ program and you're still playing copyrighted music, then that mute turns into a warning, then turns into a strike, and then the possibility of your channel being eliminated. Gooder, we've been taking that risk since we started, to be honest. Yep, exactly. This is something that I was saying on Coffee Talk, in terms of the fact that it's not the fact that it's the fact that we're playing other people's music, and a lot of it, for long periods of time. And the fact that anywhere else, like I said, in establishments, those places are paying a license fee. Even with YouTube has got it set up because they make most of their money from advertising, not from subscriptions or anything like that. So YouTube has already got it set up with Content ID, that any video that has copyrighted music in there, automatically the money from that video goes to the copyright owner. And now, if there's multiple music tracks in there, then that money, any money made from that video, gets split between all of the copyright owners that have music within my video, so to speak. And I see that all the time whenever I put up a mix and shit like that. It will only be the rare time that a video will get blocked, because the label themselves either don't want the music to go out yet anywhere and they flagged it, or they have blocked it partially for the music to go out in certain countries. So when Russia started warring with Ukraine, that's when you started to see a lot of that happening with music tracks and stuff like that. Right, back to the comments. Polyrath, we all have, that will change. Yep, our cracking down on the live streams, basically, unless you join the DJ program, basically. Polymathic, it all sounds like big artists will get bigger. Curious how much small artists will actually see. Well, this is the thing. If you're part of the program, then you'll be fine. You just can't play any unreleased music. it has to be music that's already been released. So you're like, and then in terms of like how they're paying the money to the actual labels, I think what they've said is for the first year it's going to be on a sliding scale. So I think for the first month you won't be in terms of paying for the money towards the labels and the artists, it's a 50-50 between Twitch and yourself. So another 50% of your revenue is going to be getting taken. It's not going to happen straight away. It's going to happen on a gradually building scale over the next 12 months. So for probably the first couple of months, you won't be paying anything out of your revenue. But in the next couple of months, it'll be 5% or 10%. Next months after that, 20%, 30%. Next months after that, it goes up to 50% kind of thing. That's what I imagine from what they're saying, basically. Mark and Sutton, within your own list, you will have the rights yourself, but independent labels can apply, so won't get muted. Yep. This will definitely incentivize producers to send their music to as many Twitch DJs as possible. Then, yeah, as long as it's released. Because again, you can't play pre-release music. Solid. The AI service scanning is well broken. It flags up my synth improv streams. That's a bit mad. Good. Right, I'll be back in a little while, but keen to discuss this more. Yeah, hopefully I'll still be on, but I'm only going to be on for a couple of hours because I've got this DJ booking later. But nice one for coming through, Gooder. Mark and Sutton, VODs won't change. They will still get muted. You're not allowed, if you're part of the DJ program, you're not allowed to have VODs or highlights or clips. If you're not part of the DJ program, clips and highlights are fine, but it has to be royalty-free music that you're playing in the background. You can't play any copyrighted music. The only time you can play copyrighted music is if you are part of the DJ program. That's the plan, to be able to separate DJs playing copyrighted music from other creators, basically. Fats Food. Digital figures, how do I sign up for it, or do you have to be asked? You do sign up for it. I don't think it's coming out until August, I think it said in here. Tough Ass Tiff. Damn, music is the universal language. Now they're taking this worldwide platform to a level that take the unity away. It's not going that far. It just changes how you stream on here, basically. And that, because again, if you're part of the DJ program, then yeah, everything will be absolutely fine. And for the viewers, nothing will really change. And that it's just going to be for the streamers, and it's going to disrupt some people's way of doing things on the platform, unfortunately. Mark and Sutton, what VODs? You won't have them anymore. Okay. Deprogrammer, okay, your VOD on YouTube. Your VOD is now available on YouTube. Yep. That's what's going to be going on with mine. I hope they don't stop the ability of being able to download your videos as well and stuff, because that will still be a cool way of being able to get around the whole no VODs or highlights or clips part of things. Just take that content elsewhere. VODs on YouTube. Create clips for Reels. Yep. Boom. No, it won't. They will disable VODs. 100% disabled. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, as long as you've still got the ability to download the videos from the video producer, then that's a way of being able to get around, the VOD side of things. Solid. The tracks I get told I sound like are questionable. One, I couldn't even find the track it said it was. Another, the track was produced and distributed 10 days ago. I'm starting to even question if some of the music on these services are AI created. That's actually been happening beforehand. YouTubers have been getting flagged for doing review videos of new simps and like comparing simps and stuff. There was one Starkey, I think his name is, on YouTube, where he ended up going up against YouTube's content ID service because his videos kept getting flagged because simps had been used in like older prog rock tracks and electronica tracks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's nothing to do with AI and that really. Is a bootleg unreleased? Yes, because it's a bootleg. If it's not on any music platforms, because that's what they specifically say. You know what? I'll get to that actual part. A big step forward for the global DJ community. This is just right how it works. DJs who opt in will be able to live stream the vast majority of popular music without risk of takedowns and will qualify for new opportunities on Twitch we haven't been able to previously offer. The rights to stream. The Twitch DJ program lets you stream DJ sets using a vast majority of popular music. I think that's the word popular music is what's catching people out to make them think, oh, it's more commercial kind of thing at that point. I think they're just using it as a term. A searchable catalogue constantly updated with new releases means you'll have a full view of the millions of tracks that are covered to stream as part of this offering. Promotion and discovery. Official DJ category. For the first time in Twitch history, we'll be launching and promoting an official DJ category, so Twitch viewers can browse and discover new DJs and their communities. Let's scroll up a bit. Categories launch in the next few months. New discovery opportunities. We want to help DJs grow their channels beyond what's been possible before. In this program, your channel will be eligible for front page opportunities and recommendations designed to introduce your channel to new viewers. Promotions and community programs. In the coming months, we'll be launching an ongoing promotional programs designed to elevate and showcase the diversity of talented DJs across the service. We'll also soon announce additional programs to unite and support DJs across Twitch. New DJ terms. Earning sharing. Right, here's these important parts. Earning sharings. We've set aside a portion of earnings generated by your channel to be paid to musicians via the music companies that represent them. So these are going to be the distribution companies and the labels. These costs will vary across different monetization products. For most streamers, Twitch will be splitting these costs 50-50 with you. While we are prohibited from sharing the exact rates up front, our subsidiary program will make sure that these costs will come in gradually over time as we invest more in promoting DJs and attempt to grow overall viewership in this category. 1 year subsidiary from Twitch. Sorry if I'm saying that word wrong. To help DJs understand and adjust to the change in earnings, we will be subsidizing the difference through a 1 year on-ramp. While the service grows. Enrolled DJs will be topped off for 12 months from the program launching, starting at 100% of what they would pay out prior to the new offering. This subsidy will decrease in stages over the following months. No VODs, clips, or highlights. DJs opted into the program will not be able to save VODs, clips, or highlights to Twitch. VODs, clips, and highlights involve different rights than live streams. They are creating additional promotion and discovery opportunities to extend the reach and impact of DJ content. We are creating additional promotions and discoveries. Now, so basically, yeah, what that means is during the live stream, so say live TV, so to speak. Yeah, during the live stream, everything is fine, and whatever music that they're able to flag during that live stream, that's where whatever money is made from that stream on your channel, that's the money that they'll be able to pay out. If the VOD stays, then that means that means the possibility of Twitch having to constantly pay out money within that VOD if people keep going back and watching it, which is something that they don't want to do. So that's why they're doing it. In terms of it, and that's what they mean in terms of it involves different rights. There's probably going to be a higher percentage that Twitch will have to pay if the VOD stays, because of the opportunity of it being replayed, and being promoted and stuff like that. Labels, distributors, they want to make sure that they're getting paid for each time the track is played, the same way that it's done on Spotify and all of these other streaming services, which is something Twitch is going to have to try and balance in regards to that, because they want to make money. They don't want to create something else where they're just constantly paying out money rather than making a profit. More details. Program is optional, but the status quo is changing. It's crucial that DJs understand the status quo on Twitch is not sustainable, and that any viable future for the community required we find a solution. The DJ program is opt-in. You are not required to join. You are also free to opt out after you join, but if you live stream DJ sets and you do not have rights to do so outside of the program, you will need to join the DJ program or be exposed to the risk of takedown, strikes, and bans. Do not play pre-release music. Our program does not allow you to stream pre-release tracks, music that is not yet released to the public on a digital music service or in physical media. If you stream pre-release tracks, your channel may be subject to enforcement and penalties, including termination of your stream and suspension of your channel. For more information, please refer to reporting process for participating music rights holders and stuff. So that right there is what throws everything into question, because a lot of my DJ sets are promos, are dub plates from people, bootlegs are out of the question. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff that I play is out of the question now. Completely out of the question. Because unless it's royalty-free music, which is going to be music that they can't flag, and it's going to be music that does come from royalty-free music making platforms. So Licked on YouTube, a company that licenses stuff like that. Senpai Music, they do nothing but royalty-free music. Epidemic Sound, there is another company that do royalty-free music. If it's not stuff like that doesn't have samples, doesn't have any kind of licensed music or anything like that in there, then you're liable in shit, basically, which is for me, that's too much of a balancing act, too much of a restriction for me to risk doing anything more. And then the whole side of, if I do join the program, then I'm losing more of my revenue over time. Like, the first year is going to be absolutely fine, but next year it's like, Kick is going to have the same problem. Kick is going to have the same problem. This is why, I'm contemplating moving to YouTube, because YouTube has already got this sorted out. I can stream on YouTube. Money will go to wherever it's supposed to go to. I'm not asked about getting actually paid for DJ streams from the actual videos themselves and stuff. I'm not bothered. That's not the problem. Do you know what I mean? For me and shit, yeah. So that side of things, like, I don't need to be paid from me playing music, other people's music from that video. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing has always been people believing in me as a content creator, as an artist, and the fact that I do all of these things, and you subscribe for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the approach that I've been taking when it comes to like subscriptions on Twitch. And that I know that most of my subscriptions come from when I'm DJing. I know that, but that's why I only do one DJ stream a week, and then the rest of the time it is production streams or just chatting streams, what mainly stuff to do with music and stuff. You know, I was going to take the gaming side of things over to YouTube, but the way YouTube's set up for like gaming and stuff, like, I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. And that, well, at least with like Streamlabs, because I was using Streamlabs to like stream to YouTube, but obviously OBS is better. Plus, I can use my Stream Deck with your OBS. I can't use my Stream Deck with Streamlabs. But yeah, the chat experience on YouTube is horrible, though. Yep, that's what I mean. The chat experience on YouTube is horrible. But they are trying to fix it. They are trying to fix that. At least, like, with the memberships, which that's what I'm gonna have to push for in terms of like the memberships. But with the memberships, you can add your own custom emotes and stuff like that. They have been working. YouTube has been working on like a raiding service, some type of raiding service. I think there was a couple of years ago that was going out in beta, but it wasn't really good. It wasn't that great at the time. And I think they do some form of like gift memberships and shit as well, and that, because they can't call it gift subbing, and that there's a few things that they're still working on in terms of like the streaming side of things. But at the same time, YouTube doesn't want to be like Twitch, because again, their revenue doesn't come from streaming, it comes from long form videos and short form videos. More long form videos than short form though. And that a lot of these like social media companies have actually been losing money on short form videos and that, but that's another conversation. I'd watch too much of that stuff though. Let's get to the comments. One of my main points of coming to watch DJ streams is to get away from popular music. You'll still be able to do that, but you're gonna have it like, you're gonna have to separate popular music from commercial music, if that's what you mean, and that, because you're gonna hear popular tracks, man, and that, like, if it's drum and bass, you're gonna hear Badadan in a lot of DJ streams because it's a popular track, you know. But again, that side of things is, you know, going to the DJs that play the music that you really rate and you really like and stuff. So if you're more into the jungle side of things, then you're not really going to hear Badadan. If you're more into the neuro side of things, or liquid, or, you know, stuff like that, then you're not really going to hear Badadan and shit. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of DJs that play across the spectrum of drum and bass, they really like Badadan, innit? Shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. Actually reading through all of these again. For DJs only, Twitch, right, let me read this last one actually. The Twitch DJ program is designed for channels that stream DJ sets and is not applicable for other music uses, like that used in the background of gaming or just chatting streams. To better understand who exactly this program is for, read FAQ below. If you stream as a part-time DJ, we recommend creating a separate additional account dedicated to your DJ streams. This is where I'm probably Oh, I don't want to, and I'm gonna read more into this reporting process for participating music rights holders. I still think it's gonna be a case of released music. Do you know what I mean? Rather than unreleased music and stuff, like, even if it is music, forthcoming music from my label, the fact that their main thing is do not play pre-release music, and that, like, that's where I'm like, what is it that we're supposed to do? And then what it's making me think as well is, for the artists on YouTube, what does this mean for them? Like, for the people that don't do DJ streams, that make music on Twitch, like, say myself, I'm like, if I was just a music producer, so all I do is just make music on and stream making music on Twitch. As soon as my music comes out, what happens then? Maybe I become part of, like, a music program for artists, so then at least my music is fine. But then do you know what I mean? Like, it throws a lot of things up in the air, and that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be interesting to see if non-DJs have something to say about this as well. Like, it'd be interesting to see, like, what I go on with them as well, to be fair. But yeah, for me, for someone that doesn't just DJ, but also for someone that has a label and plays a lot of other people's stuff and plays a lot of unreleased stuff, and that in my DJ sets, kind of complicates things a lot. Do you know what I mean? It kind of complicates things a whole lot. Fuck, now I have to follow everyone from Twitch on YouTube. Hey, yo, let me just put the old links in the chat right there. Boom. If you want to follow my YouTube channels, my gaming channel and my music channel, then the links are right there in the chat. I just want to do what I love without getting banned. It's looking like YouTube is gonna be the thing. It is looking like YouTube is gonna be the thing, but it's fucking shit though, man. Because I built up this shit on for the last fucking 2.5 years on here, man. And that, like, unless I separated it, I joined the program. I separate it where everything else that I do is on YouTube, but my DJ streams are just on Twitch. But that would mean I would have to put a lot more time into doing more DJ streams than anything else on Twitch to make it viable for making money. Do you know what I mean? Which is the point of all of this, to make it viable for, like, making money. Then that's what I would have to do, which I've not really got the time for, because running a label requires time. Shit, like, so it's making me think that I'm gonna have to, like, move over to YouTube, and then in terms of, like, making any money for what I'm doing, I'm just gonna have to put everything into, like, my membership club. Speaking of which, the link is in the chat right there. So then at least, no matter what happens, I'm not beholden to YouTube's subscription service or Twitch's subscription service. If it means I have to start doing, like, streams on fucking Facebook again, or fucking Instagram or whatever, then so be it. But in terms of being able to get paid for everything else that I do, and that, like, yeah, it's gonna have to be, like, my memberships link that I'll have to push. Because on YouTube, for me to start even getting people to join the memberships on YouTube, I have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and I have to have 3,000 hours watch time on YouTube, which might be easy to do if I just move everything over to YouTube. So my DJ streams, gaming, and my production streams to be able to build up those watch time hours and stuff. I wouldn't be able to do that if I'm like, it'd be too much to have to focus on two platforms at the same time without a team. Because that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm looking at, is the fact that I don't have a team. Do you know what I mean? And that to be able to at least deal with the content that needs to go here, there, or everywhere, whilst I'm still dealing with making music and this, that, and the third. Twitch, man. If you're just a DJ, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You may have to like really like monitor your music list just to make sure like things are like a-okay to play and shit, or monitor release times and stuff. Chopped and screwed tracks you probably won't be able to play. Bootlegs you probably won't be able to play. It's a mad one. It's a mad one. Mark in Sutton, Dan did say about having 2 channels, and they would look at if you were partner on one, they would transfer over to the other for part-time DJs. Dan said that. I'm not sure who Dan is. Hentalia, I don't want to leave here either, but considering I also play a lot of underground stuff, because some of the genres I play aren't very popular and don't have big labels. It's not just big labels. It's anything that's released basically. Goes half of my collection down the drain. Yeah. This is my problem with this change. So much music on those services is made with sample packs in one of the popular doors. So once someone copyrights a song, they don't have the rights to the sounds they use. You can't copyright sounds from sample packs. So that shouldn't. Well, I say that shouldn't be a problem. Using sounds from sample packs shouldn't be a problem, but people don't declare what sounds out of that track are from sample packs, which therefore means anything within that track is there then under content ID, basically. Polymath, nah, not playing bootlegs. My own dubs is not an option. Yeah, I'll get banned or die trying. Good up. Right, back. Right, you're back. Nice. Polymathic. I live stream events. I'm not going to force DJs not to play their own release, but this is it. Dan Clancy, CEO of Twitch. Okay. Gooder. I think the biggest thing is how much they're going to clamp down on people who don't opt in. This is it. This is what I'm saying. Does it stay the same or as it is now, or are they going to go after you more if you don't? They're going to go after you more if they don't, because they don't want to be liable for any music any copyrighted music that is being played outside of the DJ program. That's why they've set this up. So they will go after people. They will go after people that's playing copyrighted music. Unless it's royalty-free music from Epidemic Sound, from any company that's registered as royalty, like that provides royalty-free music. If you're playing music from them, you'll be absolutely fine. If not, they're going to be coming after you, because they want to reduce as many liabilities as they possibly can for themselves. They want to get to a point where they're making money. Why am I so glitchy? But I've also got a video as well that we can watch. I'll get rid of Facebook. Yes, Widzy. With that market sorting, he was talking about it on Twitch stream yesterday. Right, okay. But the AI doesn't know that. Solid, but the AI doesn't know that. Gooder. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean in terms of, well, the AI will have it down in terms of what has copyrighted music and what doesn't. And in terms of payment, that will be able to be distinguished and stuff. This is why I try my hardest not to use sample pack music and stuff, because it's just gotten to the point where people don't do their due diligence with stuff, basically. And that good. Touching on unreleased music, what I took away from the video yesterday was that it shouldn't be an issue if you have the rights to it. How do you? The only way that you can prove that you have the rights to it is if it's released. And the easy and quick way for everybody to be able to prove that they have rights to the music that they're playing is if it's released music. Unreleased music is too much of a broad category. And that in terms of, if it's your own music, then yeah, you will be able to provide whatever rights, licensing, this, that, and the third. But if you're playing other people's music, that's where it becomes a problem. So for individual artists that only play and only like broadcast their own music, they will be fine. They should be fine. But if you're a DJ, it gets complicated. Do you know what I mean? That Polymathic, curious how the flagging bot will keep track of the differences between me throwing a triple and a bootleg. They'll probably just look for the most recognizable sound that's in there and then flag it from there. So if you play a bootleg like of a popular tune, say, you know, I don't know, the latest fucking Georgia Smith tune or the latest like Sexy Red tune, if you say play a bootleg with samples from that in it, then the bot will just recognize those samples and flag it from there. Oh yes, Big Phil's up. Nah, I don't think so. Listening back to the video from yesterday, they seem to say that if it was unreleased, but you have the rights to play it, i.e. promo permission, there won't be an issue. Isn't it? That's a lot of due diligence. That's a lot of due. So every promo that you get, you have to be able to provide some sort of paperwork to say that you can play that promo. Basically, for every single unreleased or promo track that you play in your set. I don't think people are gonna really bother with that paperwork. That's me guessing. Do you know what I mean? Widzy, if they ban you for music that's not on the list, it's game over. If not, it's fine. There you go. It has to be in a database globally. The easy way of making sure your music that you're playing is in a global database is if it's released music. It's going to be the easiest. It just comes back to that. Yeah, man, this is the deal breaker, innit? Yep, it is for me. Understood, but if they strike you because it's unreleased, but then you can provide proof you have permission rights to play it, then it should be fine. Yeah, it will be. And that's it. Like, as a producer DJ, or as a producer on here, it'll be ridiculously easy for my own music. But if you're playing a lot of other people's stuff, that's a lot of permission rights that you have to provide for, like, say, an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour stream. And that, if you can do that, then cool. If you've got the time to do that, then cool. The more I think about it, thinking about it in that way, like, the more I'm like, nah. Nah. That's why they suggest splitting gaming non-DJ off the channel. And that, yeah, that's why I'm just gonna move over to YouTube. Because I just don't need to worry about any of this on YouTube. and that I can play unreleased stuff and it's absolutely fine, and I can play release stuff and they've already got the system set up for any monetary value to go out to them. And if you still, for me, on YouTube, if you want to subscribe to me and support me in any kind of way, then you've got my members club that you can do that through. And at least with that, if you're into music, you're a DJ, or you like getting music and stuff like that, if you're a producer as well, there'll be stuff that you'll be able to do thingy. YouTube still do takedowns on live streams though. Yeah, that just depends on, like, say, so tracks like Shy FX music and that tends to either get blocked globally or partially blocked to Russia, but a lot of the time everything's fine. Everything's fine, especially with released copyrighted music, man. Everything's fine. Because I would know that from, like, I would know it's a big problem on YouTube from like all the VODs that I've done, that I've put up there and shit. Like, it's only the odd one every now and again that gets fully blocked, and it will be because of, it'll be like, I think the last one that did get blocked, because the Shy FX ones got partially blocked, but the last one that did get fully blocked was because of a fucking Dimension tune and that, or a Wilkinson tune. It might have been Wilkinson, If You Want It. I think it was that. And that, so any label, any music that's signed to, like, say, the big labels on YouTube, that's where it gets a bit dicey and stuff. Some Taste and Status tunes have been partially blocked in some countries as well and stuff, but yeah. And that, yeah, VODs are totally different to performing live though. Still works off the same process. Content ID, the Content ID is still exactly the same. You don't have a separate Content ID for live streams than they do for normal. When it comes to music, it'll be the exact same process. And that, so say if I play like a Wilkinson tune or a Dimension tune during that live stream, then yeah, it does have the possibility for it to be blocked. But if I'm playing like mostly underground, unreleased, do you know what I mean, promos, which is the majority of the time, then that, absolutely fine. Like, I've not had a blocked video or anything like that for a long time on YouTube. So there's less likely of that happening. And at least, if anything, the video just gets blocked. The channel doesn't get taken down. Or, you know what I mean? You don't even get any strikes or anything like that. Content trolls flag YouTube all the time. And that, I don't get that. Unless you're doing something to look like cause trolls to want to flag you stuff, like, it's not really a worry. If you're just playing music and shit, then it shouldn't be a problem. Strikes are definitely a serious worry on YouTube. Yeah. But you don't get that many. You don't get strikes on the. I should stop saying strikes. Flags. You get flagged, and nothing happens to your channel. Like, I can show. Like, hold on, I can show you. I'm actually on my YouTube. Let me switch.
If you live stream,
YouTube Studio, bada bing. So content. So let's find one where at least it was partially muted. It depends. It depends on what they've done. Here we go. Partially blocked. See details. So partially blocked. So if you get content ID flagged, your channel is not affected. If you get partially blocked, then this video is blocked in some territories. So Push-Ups by Drake, blocked in some territories. Family Matters by Drake, blocked in some territories. K. Dot by Drake, blocked in some territories. Plastic Smile, no impact. Chopper Remix, my VIP remix, no impact. Absolutely fine. Try and find another one that was actually blocked. Here we go. One that was blocked. So video, what caused it to be blocked? So Counting Similar Remix of Counting by Hamdi. That's on a big massive label, so yeah. Right, so here's ones I had to speak to Thingy. I've had to speak to a couple of people about it. The Controller, Rusta, Thriller and Probe. Video cannot be seen or monetized, blocked in all territories. Real Players Limited. I had to get in touch with Thingy, Benny Collab, because even a couple of my tracks were blocking whole videos and stuff. So anything that I put out through Liquid Lab just couldn't play on. I just couldn't play it in my streams and stuff, which was super fucking annoying. And that I think I can play them now because I told him, you know, which tracks it were, and he's gone to the label and hopefully they've sorted it out. But yeah, anything from Merlin, I think this one's Merlin. No, this is Back in Time featuring Ecstatic, Primate and Magistrate. That's not out. WMG. So Warner Brothers Music and that Crewcast. Yeah. Anything that's drum and bass that's released on a big label, that's where you might have some problems. And that, so for me, can't play Back in Time by Primate and Magistrate. In that. Columbia. Yep, Columbia, Real Players. So yeah, Collab Recordings, Liquid Lab. That was the label that came out on, and that's why I had to let them know and stuff, but not been able to play that. And that's it. At least here, you'll be able to see, okay, can't play that track, that can't play that track, but rest of them, absolutely fine. No impact, no impact. Again, Merlin, Real Players. All the rest of them, absolutely fine. And stuff. So it is just keeping an eye. If it's partially blocked, you'll be fine with that. The only bastard thing about streaming on YouTube is that you can't actually download the live streams for some reason. And that you can download uploaded videos that you put up, but you can't download live streams and stuff. But if you get a video blocked, which on the live stream, that will take the video down. At least it's just a takedown. That's it. And that, as you can see in here, you know, video's blocked, but it doesn't affect my channel in any way, shape or form and stuff. So I hope that helps. It's like having a look behind the hood in terms of certain things. Comments. Yeah, for sure. I've been flagged a lot for my mixes, but never had a strike. Yeah, that's it. I've just known a few people come close to losing their channels due to a couple of strikes. And that, it just depends on what they've been struck for. And that, because I had that, like, a strike is a serious thing, and that, like, it takes a lot of manual work for you to get a strike. And that, so it just depends on what they've been struck for. Because I'm not going to say that, like, that hasn't happened for them, but it's not a common thing for people to get their channel struck for, like, playing music. You know what I mean? I've heard about that with covers, actually, like people doing covers. I need to remember what that's from, but I think I have heard about that with covers, which is a bit of a mad thing. But yeah, With the YouTube is actually pretty good for no bunning you off for underground bits. Yep, absolutely fine for it. Polymathic in my wildest dream. I just hope that they'll enforce as hard on bootlegs promo tunes as they now do on their current DMCA systems. And that. Oh, okay. WB are on the labels for DJ program, so that would be okay on Twitch. That, yeah. That, yeah, that would be absolutely fine on there. Well, for me, that's not really the problem in it. Like the stuff that's fine on there, that's all good. It's the unreleased and promo stuff that would be a problem. So it's like a reverse of YouTube, and that promos, underground stuff, absolutely fine on YouTube. And that some big tracks might be a problem, but that's just down to the choice of the record label themselves. Yes, Sodi Dubs channel coming at you soon. What, YouTube channel? Yeah. Sodi, are you moving over as well? And that, you know what? Let's watch this video actually, and see why people are kicking off.
Your DJ sets on Twitch, or you want to, there's been a big change. And that is that for the first time, DJ sets have now been regularized. It's now legal to play copyrighted music on the channel because Twitch has agreed with the majors and hundreds of the independent record labels that this is now okay. She's on the face of it. Big news, isn't it? Because since the pandemic, when DJs went to Twitch in their droves to DJ, there's a huge community of DJs dwarfing any other platform by far. But it's always been a grey area. Frankly, DJs have been getting away with it. And it's only because Twitch is such a big platform owned by Amazon that the record labels have tolerated. And the behind the scenes word is that they have tolerated it because Twitch has said, look, we will sort this out at some point. And there's been a lot of toing and froing. Well, now it's been sorted out. So what does it mean for DJ live streamers? Well, it seems to mean two things. If you live...
And this is what I was saying before. Twitch has only just sorted out a deal with the record labels and this, that, and the third. YouTube has had that set up for years. 4 years.
Stream on Twitch and you don't monetize your channel, you don't make money from it, it looks like you can just carry on with a possible proviso. If you are monetizing, if you're making money from live streaming on Twitch, that's one of the things you do, then you're going to be sharing that revenue with the record labels. And it's going to go up to 50% of your revenue over the next year and a bit. We're not sure exactly when that's going to kick in.
So Twitch is taking 50%, and then another 50% is going to be going to music labels and this, that. That's the biggest thing for me as well. That's the second biggest thing for me as well. Where it's like, right, I would rather push my own memberships than push Twitch subscriptions. Because I'm only like, for that $3.99, I'm only getting the $1.99 or $4.99 now in the UK because it's gone up in the UK and shit. I'm only getting half of that, but then there's a potential that I'm gonna be losing another 50% of that half that I've got. It depends on how Twitch decides to do their splits of how they're gonna, share the revenue from the streams and stuff like that. But there's a potential that to be part of the DJ program and still play music, you're going to lose more money if you're a full-time streamer, which for me, that's trying to build something. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a bit too much for me. It doesn't make it worth it. Whereas if I'd still do what I'm doing on YouTube instead, and then push the fact that if you want to support me, then go to my own membership link rather than subscribing on Twitch or on YouTube as well and stuff. But at least with YouTube, I think they only take 20% rather than 50% and stuff. Then yeah. It's a bit of a mad one. And that some comments have just come in 50% of revenue, so you end up with 25. Yep, that's a possibility. Sodi, it's backwards, not allowing unreleased stuff is wild. Dubs are all anyone tries to play. Exactly. And that Polymathic, and that, yeah, I just hope they won't enforce it. How even? Maybe they only enforce it when you play. I don't know. A leaked demo of Martin Garrix. Shit. Mark and Sutton, I have said this for ages, donate to the streamer rather than sub. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that for a while. But it is a lot easier to sub. Plus people have great emotes that people want, and then the whole gift sub inside of things. And that's also a big thing when it comes to streamers making their revenue on Twitch. Streamers making their money, like being able to gift sub and not like, yeah, that's gonna be a valuable thing that people are gonna be like grappling with, you know. TPB thought they hadn't announced the percentage yet. I don't think they have. We're just working it out for ourselves, basically. Marking Sutton, subs only pay for emotes and remove ads. Not even that, because they've got Twitch Turbo and that, so subs ain't even removing ads anymore, I don't think. Yeah, exactly. Twitch haven't confirmed what the costs are in any way yet, but whatever they will be, Twitch will split it 50-50 with you after a year. Good. Whilst I agree, subs are great for growth, especially gifting. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was just saying. It and that split the costs, not your income. Got you. Yeah. Well, some of the income will be coming out of the streams. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, that's a good point in terms of added. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until the percentages come out in terms of that, because we're just guessing at the moment. We need to make a stand. We need to make a stand for all allows to gift donations. Good. Yeah, if you go listen to the VOD from yesterday, the change isn't going to be per tune. It's going to be a percentage of the channel's earnings. Yeah. And then the money will get split between the labels of any of the tunes that got paid that got played, basically. Marking Sutton has turbo rather than sub. Yep. Yep. Which is, as soon as I saw that, I was like, right, that's a bit of a mad one, because a lot of people sub to channels to get rid of ads on their favorite channels. But if you have the opportunity to pay a little bit more and then there's no ads on any channel that you watch, then that changes the dynamics of why people sub. Because a lot of casual people sub for that reason, just removing ads, and that it's only like the regulars that are the ones that are like sub because they really want to support you. Do you know what I mean? And then the other ones fucking do the gift subbing. Still got a Kick account. Kick is going to run into this same problem at some point as well, and that's why I didn't move over to Kick. And that at least on Twitch, we're still in that wild west where they're working out something, but we can still get away with it, and also the community building functions on Twitch is just so much better. And anyway, yeah, let's get back into this video.
Or how fast, which is one of the things that I think people will push back on, which is a big hit, right? Revenue over the next that revenue with the record labels, and it's going to go up to 50% of your revenue over the next year and a bit. We're not sure exactly when that's going to kick in or how fast, which is one of the things that I think people will push back on, which is a big hit, right? And so the other thing that you need to know is that you're going to need to register your channel under a new DJ category, and Twitch is recommending that you have a channel just for your DJ live streaming, which again is going to, if people have got channels that they use for all kinds of things, this is going to be something that is going to involve a bit of thinking and is not going to please a lot of people.
Yeah.
So is this a good thing? It is a good thing, basically, because look, you should be paying if you want to use copyrighted music. If you play in real life,
Yeah.
someone's got a license and some of the money is going to the people, in theory, who make the music. This isn't a perfect mechanism. And some DJs argue, well, I play with labels that aren't in these schemes and so on, so it's not fair, etc., etc. But the principle that
Yeah, there's that as well. And that, like, the labels that aren't part of it, they're not going to allow that music being played because it's a liability for them. The labels that are part of the scheme, they could have the opportunity to try and, you know, do Twitch for something, and Twitch as a company just don't want to risk that, you know.
you use other people's music, you should pay for it, I think is something that most people at least would accept. Also, of course, if it's genuinely now legal on the channel, Twitch presumably themselves can do more to promote DJing on the channel. There's always been this kind of grey area where sometimes they're enthusiastic and sometimes they're not.
Which is great. This is the thing. If you're so this is who I think this type of program is for. If you're a DJ that doesn't get promos, doesn't like to download bootlegs or anything like that, you know, they wait until the tune comes out, they buy it with their own money proper, it's in the system, all that kind of good stuff, then you're absolutely fine. If you're a DJ that the majority of your music library comes from streaming accounts, so if you've got a controller like one of the new Serato controllers, or um, thingy record box that is, you know, subscribed to a music service like Spotify or SoundCloud, and the music comes from there, then you're absolutely fine, because a lot of the music on SoundCloud, on Spotify, you'll be absolutely fine. SoundCloud, bit of a grey area, bit of a grey area, because I've not tried the subscription service on in Record Box for streaming SoundCloud, so I'm not sure what music actually gets through in terms of being able to stream on there. Because if you can just go on somebody's channel and just like stream their forthcoming dubs, do you know what I mean? And that, then that's going to be a bit of a problem. But if you're a DJ that your music library comes from streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music, which I think it's Tractor that lets you use Apple Music stuff. One of them lets you use Apple Music stuff as well. Then you'll be absolutely fine, because again, all the music on there will be registered. Do you know what I mean? Because it's on an actual digital like streaming platform. Isn't that? Outside of that, it's a bit of a grey area. It's a bit of a grey area. Isn't that? It's basically commercial radio stations category. I wouldn't go that far, because again, they've signed up a load of independent labels as well. It's not just the big major labels and stuff. Where is it? It just depends on which independent labels these are. Where, for partnership, major labels, including all major labels and hundreds of independent labels, indie labels, and stuff. So it just depends on which independent labels that they are, and that's where it runs into, like, you know, if it's a brand new independent label site, like say mine, and that I ain't signed up to it. You've not contacted me. Do you know what I mean? And that I can sign my label up to it. I can do that. Do you know what I mean? But oh no, I think that might be it, in terms of they may be working with certain distribution companies that deal with a lot of indie labels. So DistroKid, TuneCore, SoundCloud has it. So SoundCloud in Record Box is pretty dope. Yeah. TuneCore, DistroKid. What was the other one? United Masters was one that I used for a bit. I can't remember. There was other ones and stuff. My label might be under it, or my distribution company, which is Cygnus Music, they might be part of the scheme and stuff, because they do have like some sort of like partnership scheme or something where music is submitted to Twitch and stuff and that. So I might be part of it under that. Cygnus Music might be part of it. You know, I'm not sure. I should get some sort of like information from Cygnus Music if they are, because as soon as these you know, new terms and conditions come out, like Cygnus Music should be on top of it and stuff. So it depends on what they're doing really. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are still up in the air with this and that, and yeah, for me, there's just way too many for me for me to believe that there's a future for me on Twitch, unfortunately. And that the more I've read through it, the more I'm left trying to figure things out rather than, you know, like having any kind of reassurances. That's that's a big problem, really and truly. It's a bit of a mad one. Wait, what is? Yeah, saw me just wake up. Twitch has just come out with some new rules, terms, and conditions for DJs on Twitch. Basically, there's a new Twitch program that's coming out, launches July, August 2024. So a couple of months from now. Here's the rub. Basically, how it works: DJs who opt in will be able to live stream a vast majority of popular music without the risk of takedowns, and will qualify for new opportunities on Twitch we haven't been able to previously offer. Right to stream. The Twitch DJ program lets you stream DJ sets using the vast majority of popular music. A searchable catalogue constantly updated with new releases means you'll have a full view of the millions of tracks that are covered to stream as part of this offering. It's saying before that it's signed up with all of the big labels and hundreds of independent labels. Just depends on which labels these are. Promotion and discovery. There's a lot of stuff there, but here's the main things in that. Earnings sharing. We set aside a portion of earnings generated by your channel to be paid to musicians via the music companies that represent them. These costs will vary across different monetization products. For most streamers, Twitch will be splitting these costs 50-50 with you. While we are prohibited from sharing the exact rates up front, our subsidiary program, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I can't say it properly anyway, will make sure that these costs come in gradually over time as we invest more in promoting DJs and attempt to grow overall viewership in this category. 1 year subsidy. There we go. 1 year subsidy from Twitch. Yay! 1 year subsidy from Twitch to help DJs understand and adjust to change in earnings. Will be subsidizing the difference through a 1 year on ramp while the service grows. Enrolled DJs will be topped off. I don't know what that means. Like, it doesn't really sound like they're giving you extra money. It's more time sounds like they're just letting you keep the money before they take it off you. But enrolled DJs will be topped off for 12 months from the program launch, starting at 100% of what they would pay out prior to the new offering. This subsidy, yeah. This subsidy will decrease in stages over the following 12 months. Oh, fucking hell. No VODs, clips, or highlights. DJs opted into the program will not be able to save VODs, clips, or highlights to to Twitch. VODs, clips, and highlights involve different rights than live streams. We are creating additional promotional and discovery opportunities to extend the reach and impact of DJ content. Mad tinglings and shit. So yeah, that's the thing basically, and this is the other thing right here. So do not play if you join up the things. Do not play pre-release music. Well, yeah, no, it is part of the thing. Our program does not allow you to stream pre release tracks, music that is not yet released to the public on a digital music service or in physical media. If you stream pre release tracks, your channel may be subject to enforcement and penalties, including termination of your stream and suspension of your channel. For more information, please refer to reporting process for participating music rights holders or the DJ program terms. Take it easy, solid, mate. Bless up for coming through. That don't count for us. For us, though. Good brought up a good point of, because they've got this set up for DJ streams. What are they going to do for people that are playing music? What are they going to do in regards to people that are playing music outside of that DJ stream? I think they're going to end up like terminating channels that if you're doing regular DJ streams and you're not part of that program, they're going to come down on your channel hard because they don't want to be liable for music that's being played out of that program, because they've set it up to get the record labels off their back. Because as they were saying in the video before, do you know what I mean? The big record labels have tolerated Twitch because Twitch has been saying, do you know what I mean? And that majors and indies, and that, you know. And it's not necessarily about whether you're a major or an indie or not. It's about them reducing the liabilities of them having to deal with anything and stuff. So they don't want to risk it at all. They just don't want to risk anybody coming to them saying, "Oh, you owe us money because this music is being played on your platform. You've got a program that's set up to pay other labels. You should be able to pay us because our music is being paid on your platform." They don't want anybody to be able to come to them with that. So if they see you as a DJ channel, they go through your VODs because you can keep your VODs. If they see that you're a regular DJing channel, but you're not part of that program, but you're playing copyrighted music, I rate they'll come after you. I will rate they will come after you. It'll be the same with feedback streams. It'll be the same with feedback streams because again, you're playing music that they can't verify as being part of the program or not, so they won't want to take a chance. Whether they actually find you or not is a different question, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But just know, like, you're living on borrowed time, in it. Won't be VODs in the new scheme. No, that's what I'm saying. If you're not part of the DJ scheme, you'll still have your VODs. But if you are still doing regular DJ streams or music streams where you're playing music that might be copyrighted, then they will go. Then they have a chance to be able to go for you because you're able to leave evidence of what you're doing. That could potentially mean that you don't publish your VODs. If your stream gets flagged in any kind of way, you finish your stream, you go to your video producer page on your Twitch, and you see your last stream comes up with muted audio, you can't publish that VOD. Because that means that's an opportunity for them to come and hit your channel hard. So you can't publish that VOD. Yeah, same with me. But I do publish all of my VODs. I do publish all of mine. Just so then if people want to go back, yeah, tracks will be muted, but, you know, they've still got an idea of what's going on. Yeah, man. I used to use it as being able to get clips but for the longest time, I didn't realize that if you actually downloaded the video, then it doesn't have any mutes or gaps in it. So I would like now I've started downloading the videos after the streams and then sending that over to YouTube. Thank goodness for Mixcloud. Yeah, that's it, literally. That the only thing is with Mixcloud, the only thing is with Mixcloud, it's not really that great for other stuff. So like doing production streams or like feedback streams or anything like that, it just won't be that. I didn't find it that great for, because I tried it out for like 2 months and not just testing it, not actually streaming publicly, but just testing it to see what you can do, what you can't do compared to what you can do on Twitch. And that's the biggest shame in it. And that like Twitch is really, really, really good for building communities. It's a great platform for building a community and that, but you can only do it in certain ways. You can only do it in certain ways, which is fine. Do you know what I mean? Which is fine. It's their platform. It's cool. Because that is what I share after the stream. Yeah. So Apple Music has DJ sets, Read Speed works there, and they have actual humans who listen to everything and do the tune attribution. They require your music to be on Apple Music. Yeah. They will let you play unreleased tunes as long as it's more than 20%. As long as it's not more than 20% of the set. Might end up like that. Yeah, that's a possibility. Definitely wouldn't work for me though. I feel that like this is shit. This is so shit. This is so shit. I built up a lot on this fucking platform, man. I built up a lot on this platform, man. It's a shame, man. But look, it's looking like I'm moving everything over to YouTube, fam. So if you want to carry on watching my DJ streams on YouTube, link right there. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that, because it looks like that's what's happening over the next couple of months, man. Bit of a mad thing. But yeah, let's finish off this video actually.
Now legal on the channel, Twitch presumably themselves can do more to promote DJing on the channel. There's always been this kind of grey area where sometimes they're enthusiastic and sometimes they're not. So look, overall, I think it's a good thing. The bad things are this idea that you need a new dedicated channel. It's going to upset people. Also, DJs who monetize are just going to be saying, look, I'm sharing my money. I don't like this. You can understand that. But as we've said, it's probably fair in the long run. Mm-hmm. But I think that the lack of clarity about the timeline, Twitch has said it's going to start in a little while, like some point this summer. And then over the next year, it's going to kick in, and we'll kind of subsidize our creators in the meantime. But the subsidies won't last forever, and we'll phase them out, and so on. So there's a big bit of uncertainty going on here as well. It doesn't cover recordings. So unlike a platform like Mixcloud, which is obviously a minnow in comparison to Twitch, but you can live stream on Mixcloud because of the way the licensing works on Mixcloud, your live streams can then live on as recordings on the platform and they stay there. And that's fine. That's all covered by their license. So that's not happening at the moment on Twitch, which is a shame, I think. Having your recordings living there safely would be a great thing. At the moment, they get mutes where literally there's big chunks of silence and other stuff, which is not ideal.
And that's what I was saying before in terms of how their licensing works. They're only covering the stuff that's within live streams, and that they don't want to be liable for having to keep paying out money. Do you know what I mean? After the actual live stream is done. Whereas on Mixcloud, how much is it on Mixcloud? Is it $10.99 or something like that a month? $10.99 or £15 a month, maybe $15 and that. But it's a good chunk. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, with that, with the amount of money that they're getting from no, I'm sure they do video as well. I'm sure Mixcloud do video as well. You might have to pay more for the video side, but I've seen like video live streams on Mixcloud. I may be wrong. And yeah, no, I'm sure you can do video live streams on Mixcloud because that's why they set it up for like the video side of it rather than just the audio and shit. And I tested out a couple of times when it first came out. And that's yeah, it's definitely video. It's definitely video. I mean recorded. Mixcloud is right in terms of recorded audio. Yeah. So they are treating it like a non-interactive performance royalty. Yeah. Basically, you're up for the live vid, not to keep the right. Okay, yeah. So you can keep the audio, but not the actual video itself. This is it. This is it. But this is why YouTube just keeps. You can't keep the VOD. Okay. This is why YouTube is looking good. YouTube is looking good. You do a live stream, the live stream stays up. You just have to go to the live tab, the live streams tab on my channel if you want to watch it again. You don't get any video mutes, audio mutes. The licensing's already set up on YouTube, and it's free. I don't have to pay anything monthly to be able to do what I'm doing on there, which was the great thing about Twitch as well. But that's why Twitch is saying it's not sustainable. It's like, it's not sustainable. If you still want to do what you're doing for free, and that this is going to be the setup. You're going to lose more of your revenue that you get in as a way of paying that monthly subscription fee like you would on Mixcloud and that. But yeah, there's none of that on YouTube and stuff. So yeah, it's looking like I'm going over to YouTube, man. But yeah, I'll stop interrupting the video and carry on.
And so I think really the thing here is there's nowhere else, right? So we've already mentioned Mixcloud. It's tiny in comparison. It's hard to build an audience, and even then, you still have to rev share on Mixcloud if you are one of the few DJs who's made it work there. Then you've got YouTube. You can't monetize at all because as soon as you use copyrighted material on YouTube, you will get a non-monetization flag on your video, and that's it. There's no way of doing that as far as I know, unless you are a huge label or a huge company that's got a whitelist and has got a deal with them, which isn't us. So look, there isn't another platform that you can do this on. So in a way, Twitch can set the rules here. Let us know what you think, though. Are you a live streamer on Twitch? Have you been planning on live streaming on Twitch? Is this going to make you more likely to do it or less likely to do it? I'd love to hear your thoughts underneath in the chat because we're going to be remaking our DJ live streaming made easy course soon. And of course, what's happened since we first made our course, which was back in the pandemic, is this rise of Twitch. So I'm really interested to know what you think about this. But the big news then is Twitch has now got a DJ program and is regularizing the playing of copyrighted music on its channel. Get good, get out there, make the moments. I'll talk to you again very soon.
Yeah, G. I saw it, Tagwan. I mean, interesting one. Interesting one. Oi. Shut up. No one's listening to you anymore. Yeah? Right, okay then, cool. Yeah, interesting one. For me, it's looking like I'm going to move over to YouTube. And that I'm not bothered about getting paid off the actual videos themselves, like from YouTube's ad revenue. And that if I want to get paid, it'd be more of a case of like pushing my memberships. Isn't it? If you don't know about my memberships, and that the link for it is right there. There's 4 tiers. There's general support at $1 a month, and then the higher the tiers, the more you get, which is exclusive tracks each month, sound packs, vocal packs, stems, exclusive videos like track breakdown videos where I'm breaking down some of the music that I've made and you get an insight into how I make the stuff, vlogs breaking down, being an independent artist, updates about stuff that I've got coming up, all that kind of good stuff. And exclusive mix videos is going to be coming as well, where you'll be getting an exclusive mix each month as well, which you'll only be able to get through there. Other than that, everything else that you see on Twitch will carry on YouTube. It'll just be on YouTube instead. So exactly what's happening here on Twitch. Sorry, just got here, mate. Yeah. In that, basically, what we've just been talking about, DJ Swift, is the new Twitch DJ program that they have just put out information on, and we've just been talking about. If you do sign up for it, then this is some of the stuff that's been going on. Earning sharing in terms of paying for the licensing for the music that's within their library, part of this scheme, and that the cost is going to be going 50-50 between you and Twitch. So there's a potential that you could be losing more revenue than what you're already getting if you sign up for this program. That's going to be happening over the course of a year on a ramping scale, and that. So to begin with, you won't be paying anything, but over time you'll start paying more and more in terms of the percentage, 50% percentage. If you're part of it, you won't be able to have any VODs, clips or highlights, because the rights between recorded videos and live streams is different. And then the extra details is not being able to play pre-released music. You can only play music that has been released on music platforms. And that the interesting part of all of this, which we've been talking about, is this is just for the actual DJ program scheme. But in terms of them, making money, because they've said in here that like how they had things going before was just not sustainable and stuff. So they're in the process of trying to make money, trying to make the company profitable. What we're worried, what we were talking about before, is what's going to happen to the people that still play copyrighted music outside of this DJ program. I believe that they're going to come down hard on it, because they don't want any liabilities of anybody coming to them saying, "Oi, you're playing copyrighted music on your platform, you've got a DJ program, and that we're not part of it. We want money off you because you're violating some sort of terms or whatever the fuck and stuff." Because it's always been a problem, that they've been letting go for the last few years, but it has always been a problem, the fact that we're playing copyrighted music where everywhere else is licensed to be able to have music on their platforms and stuff. For me, that does DJ streams, but also music production streams. I play a lot of other people's music. I play a lot of unreleased and promo music and stuff. It creates a bit of a problem, because as it says here at the bottom, for DJs only, Twitch DJ program is designed for channels that stream DJ sets and is not applicable for other music uses like that used in the background of gaming or just chatting. The reason why they're not bothered about that is because normally with these types of things, it is or should be royalty-free music that is being played. So a lot of gamers are using Epidemic Sound, Senpai Music and things like that to get around problems with copyright. This is on Twitch and YouTube. So if you're not if you're not playing, do you know what I mean, royalty-free music, there's a potential that Twitch could come down on your channel. They've not said it yet, but there is a potential that they could come down on your channel and shit. I've been hit with the music BS while just chatting. There you go. Unless you're playing, but again, unless you're playing like royalty-free music, like, and this is going to be the distinction that Twitch is probably going to make. If the music that you're playing is part of registered royalty-free music companies, so Epidemic Sound, Senpai Music and stuff, then you should be fine and they will register that. But if it's music that, like say bootlegs, or say I've made a track that's unreleased but it's part of a DJ stream and that, then they could come down on that. Or I'm doing a production stream and I'm sampling, do you know what I mean, a Aretha Franklin record and stuff, then they can cut down on that. If everything that you're doing is original, so piano players, guitarists, do you know what I mean? Anybody that's making music on the platform that's wholly original, they're going to be fine. But if you're playing anything that is copyrighted or could be seen as copyrighted, that's where there could be a problem. I'm not saying that there is, I'm saying that there could be, because of this new DJ program that they've set up. Because they want to make sure all copyrighted music is going on in that program. So then they have no problems outside of that, you know? So yeah, for me, that just creates a few too many question marks for me to feel like I can really do, do you know what I mean, what I'm doing on here. And I love production streams, and a lot of DJs do both. Yeah, exactly. Suggesting they double channels is wild. Exactly, because that's what they're saying here. If you stream as a DJ part-time, we recommend creating a separate additional account dedicated to your DJ streams. Yeah, I don't feel like this will be a positive. Yeah, that's what I mean. Sounds too complex, mate. Don't know why Twitch just don't do what Mixcloud do, because they'll probably lose a lot of people if they ask people to start subscribing. If they ask creators and DJs to start subscribing, they'll probably lose a lot of people rather than having people stay, you know, because they're not having to pay an upfront cost. They're just going to lose a bit more in the back end. The more subscribers you've got, because there's DJs out there with like 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers, house DJs, techno DJs, and people like that. It might not be that much of a problem for them. But for us lot just coming up, you know, every penny counts, and that if you're trying to make this like a full-time job and stuff. So yeah, for me, yeah, I'm gonna have to make some big changes, and likely move over to YouTube in that. Because one, I don't have to pay up front. Two, YouTube already has the licensing sorted out, and that it would just be the rare time that a video might get, you know, partially blocked or fully blocked, but at least I won't have any problems on my channel. And then in terms of if people want to subscribe, you can subscribe to my members club, and that, like, it's cheaper than, you know, especially in the UK, like the tier 1 subscriptions have gone up to $4.99 now instead of $3.99, and that, like, you know, you can sign up for $3.99 or as little as $1. Do you know what I mean? At least you'll be getting something back, you know. It won't be emotes, it won't be cool emotes, but at least it's like fresh music that you can't get anywhere else, and other goodies and videos and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, because I want to make this a full-time job, and you know, even if in the future, you know, YouTube has made some changes in regards to like DJ streams and stuff like that, at least in terms of like the money, that's on a separate platform, so it won't be affected by any of the changes that like Twitch makes or YouTube makes and stuff, you know. Again, I will have to sit here and see what happens. Yeah, DJ F Swift, I feel for Twitch partners going on with this when others move on. Yeah, like people like Godar, I don't know if Godar's still here, but like, I think Gunner's gonna have a lot to think about. E-Town, Becky Safe, and that, because she's doing the whole like Partner Plus program and this, that, and the third. I think Becky will be alright because she's already got like a good subscriber base and like engagement on YouTube as well and stuff. So I think she'll be alright. And that John B, and that he might just move over straight over to YouTube instead, because he's already got a bit of a platform and that, really. But yeah, all of us will, even the end user. It's a shame, man. It's a fucking shame. It's a shame, man. But it just depends, on what you do on the platform. If you're a DJ that's just happy to play release music and you're not getting promos and exclusive, you're not playing chopped and screwed versions and, do you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff, and all your music is part of the program, you'll be absolutely fine. Cool. But if you're anything other than that, then it causes a few problems, innit? Yeah, mate, that's mad. If you've not got Mixcloud or YouTube, nice. It won't be easy to start again. That's it. At least I've got my YouTube channel, and I'm close to. Let me look. Actually, so at least for memberships, I'm eligible to be able to get memberships on YouTube, which is 500 subscribers. Free uploads, and I need 3,000 watch hours. I need that for both. Well, 4,000 for like the full YouTube partner program. I need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. But if I wanted to get memberships on YouTube, I just need to up the hours on YouTube and get 3,000 watch hours. And to be able to do that, I've got to put everything on YouTube. I have to put everything on YouTube. I have to do all my DJ streams on YouTube, because even though I won't be getting paid for the DJ streams off the videos themselves, the watch hours will count. The watch time hours will count. Do you know what I mean? So that will definitely help in terms of getting it up to being able to get memberships on YouTube and stuff. And that's what I mean in terms of, it's not necessarily like that I want to get paid for playing other people's music. It's more being able to sustain the other things that I do through the subscriptions, and that's where Twitch was a big part of that. But if Twitch is going to end up conflicting with what I do in terms of unreleased music and this, that and the third, then I might as well just move everything to YouTube, still do what I'm doing, and then push my own memberships instead. And at least I know I won't get hit with anything from YouTube, because YouTube already has the licensing sorted. I can leave my streams up because, again, YouTube already has the licensing sorted. And that is only if individual labels are like, nope, it can only be on our channel. Do you know what I mean? Which is where the whole blocked thing comes into play, and that really on YouTube. But everything else will be fine. People will still be able to watch for free, and that, yeah. It just seems like the easiest option and the easiest way to transition, really, and that, one of them. But it's a shame, man, because of all the work that, like we were talking about before, people have put into like their Twitch channels and shit, like building the communities and stuff. But hopefully people will follow me over to YouTube, innit? And that the world where we own nothing and rent everything as a service. Yep, basically. Which is why I feel a bit better in regards to doing this on YouTube as regards to anything else. What's popping, G? Just hearing about this Twitch nonsense. What the actual fuck? Yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm moving over to YouTube, bro. We've just been going through it now. The article, we watched the video, and that we've got the article here. We watched the video on it as well. Somebody else breaking it down. Hold on. We'll watch this again.
If you live stream your DJ sets on Twitch, or you want to, there's been a big change. And that is that for the first time, DJ sets have now been regularized. It's now legal to play copyrighted music on the channel, because Twitch has agreed with the majors and hundreds of the independent record labels that this is now okay.
Let me actually post the link in the chat. Boom. OBS is so slow, man. There we go.
She's on the face of it, big news, isn't it? Because since the pandemic, when DJs went to Twitch in their droves to DJ, there's a huge community of DJs, dwarfing any other platform by far. But it's always been a grey area. Frankly, DJs have been getting away with it. And it's only because Twitch is such a
Yeah.
big platform owned by Amazon that the record labels have tolerated. And
Me and E-Town were talking about this on Coffee Talk when, the changes to the partner program splits were coming through, and they were going to be dropping a lot of partners back down to 50-50 rather than the 70-30 that they were on and stuff. So I started talking about that in terms of, what am I going to do? And was looking at my YouTube channel from back then. John B actually moved over to YouTube for I think a month or two, and then ended up coming back to Twitch and stuff. But I probably see him moving over to YouTube once and for all when he finds out about this. It'd be interesting to see what he thinks, because he's part of the YouTube partner program and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and that I would probably go over to YouTube, bro, because Kick is gonna have the same problem, and that at some point they're gonna have to deal with it. Like especially if everyone moves over to Kick, or a lot of people move over to Kick, then the labels are just gonna start looking at Kick, and Kick's gonna have the same problem as well. Same with Rumble. Rumble's gonna have the same problem. Wherever we move to in response to this, other than YouTube, do you know what I mean? Then, that's why I'm looking at YouTube, because at least YouTube already has the licensing side sorted out and that. Do you know what I mean? And I'd suggest to anybody that's going over to YouTube but doesn't have the ability to get memberships, through the YouTube program, because you have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours on YouTube to be able to get the membership join members club button on YouTube. I'm pretty close to that, and especially if I do move my streams over to YouTube, then that will build up the watch time hours over there. So probably in a couple of months I'll probably hit the watch time hours in that. But instead I'll just push my own memberships club that I've got on my main website with all my merch and stuff like that. And at least you get in something back, like free music, videos and stuff like that, rather than just emotes and that. But if you want emotes, you can join the YouTube memberships thing once I get it, because I'll be able to do custom emotes on there and that. But yeah, in terms of like an easy transition, YouTube is probably going to be the easiest, because I won't have to worry about music being flagged and me getting in trouble in any kind of way, because YouTube already has the licensing set up and stuff. Rumble killed my channel after my first DJ mix upload. No email, no notifications, no explanation. Fucking hell. Wow. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Set up Patreons. If you can, set up a Patreon. And that's a way of being able to give people the opportunity to support you, the same way they did on Twitch, but somewhere else. And at least you keep a lot more of the money that you get in, because I think Patreon's only like 20% maybe that they take for admin fees, maybe less than that. I know Bandcamp is 15, and I think Patreon's 20. Fourth Wall, which is what I use for like my main website, my merch, and like my memberships, I think that's 12%, I think, that they take. And then anything that you sell, it's a lesser percentage than that, but it's free to set up and shit. Yeah, I think if you get a bigger UK listener base on YouTube, mate, than Twitch, also easier to plug on Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, a lot easier to plug on Facebook and that. Like, yeah. I think that's what's going to happen. So yes, if you are not following already, I will do it once again. If you are not following already, subscribed on YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube. I would appreciate it very, very much. I have a gaming channel as well. And that as well as my main music channel. Said that. Where you can, and at least on there, subscribing on there is free, but you'll also get videos in terms of like music stuff that I'm doing, music releases. So every time there's a release on Spinal Records, there'll be a visual video that comes from that. It's easier for me to upload like behind scene videos and stuff like that. If you're not part of the Motion Gang Members Club, I've started uploading the track breakdowns starting from January this year, and each month there'll be a new one. It'll be an older one. It won't be the up-to-date one, but you know you'll be getting those videos on there as well. Yeah, and if you want to follow me for gaming, I'll be doing the gaming on my Motion Gang channel. YouTube, I'll be doing my production streams, review streams, all that kind of good stuff. Everything that I wanted to do on Twitch, I'll be doing all of that on YouTube. And the main thing is I won't have to worry about anything music at all. You're not far from 1K subs. Yeah, bro. Like that's something I'm pushing for as well, because if I can hit the 4,000 watch time hours, then I can become a YouTube partner and that as well and stuff. So I'm pretty close to a couple of things on YouTube, in terms of things where I can start making money from ad revenue and stuff like that. Obviously won't be from DJ streams, but breakdown streams where I'm breaking down my own music, I'll be able to make money from that because it's original content, all that kind of good stuff, you know, because YouTube supports original content and lets things go in terms of bootlegs and stuff like that a lot easier than Twitch will be doing in the future and stuff. So yeah, man, if you want to follow me on YouTube, and that, like, I'll show you Wagwan and stuff like my channel. I know I'm so bad for it. So obviously, like I said, do you know what I mean? We've got the videos on demand, all my Spinal releases, anything to do with like official releases that comes out will go in this playlist. All my videos on demand from like the streams and stuff. But obviously, when it comes to like streaming on YouTube, go to the live tab, and that's where all of the like music live streams you can see there. Got a couple here already, and that's one from 2 years ago. That few things I've done, I've tried streaming on here a couple of times, and it's been all right. It's been all right. But yeah, if you want to like catch up on the old ones, you'll be able to go here. The Nuff Chattings talk show. Really scary. Like when you clock the little nuances, like what? That's weird. That'll be on here as well, and that, like, yeah, everything that I was doing before, and that you'll be able to get access to. But also the shorts, you'll be able to see all of my shorts because I do a lot of shorts, and that. And what I love about YouTube, which I need to start using more, but there's a community tab. So just like Facebook or Instagram, I can post stuff up on here, updates, you know what I mean, all that kind of good stuff. I don't use it as often because, you know, it's been more about the videos and stuff. But if more people are going to be coming over to here, then yeah, I can keep everybody updated through this community tab. We can chat, you can like stuff, all that kind of good stuff, you know. And then for everything, you just go to home, boom. Great Detroit, missed the show. You know, like as soon as because I always put up the videos for like returning subscribers and newer subscribers. I always put the latest stream up on here. So yeah, all of that kind of good stuff, man. Like, yeah, I think the community tab comes when you hit a certain amount of subscribers. I'm not sure. It just appeared for me, but I've been over 500 subscribers for a few years now because I didn't put that much effort into the YouTube channel, especially focusing on Twitch and stuff. But yeah, man, yeah, there's loads of stuff on here and that. Some of the production streams. Top. That's it, man. Sometimes that's all you need. When it came to the drums, just slowly build up the drums. So as you can see, to start here, little knife hats. And gotta say, the video quality on YouTube is so much better than Twitch, to be fair. So much better. It overpowers me. And that, but yeah, man, music videos. It'll be the place where you'll see all my music videos as well, which is cool. Do you know what I mean? And that Twitch highlights. That's where I was doing all my Twitch highlights, gaming streams, but like mental health videos, reaction videos, and stuff. Like, yeah, there's. I do put stuff on my YouTube, but yeah, it's a weird one. I think if you get it, I think you get it if you are music verified. I got it, and I have no YouTube followers. Oh, okay, that's cool. Because it is set up as a music channel, a musician's channel. I'm close to that, and I've got some cool UK garage vinyl mixes on mine. Yeah, gee, that's the other side of it, because I'll be able to just upload anything that I want for years, which you can't do on Twitch, because Twitch is primarily just a streaming platform more than a video on demand platform. But I've not focused on YouTube for time. That's it. Yeah, it was just a place. YouTube was just a place to put videos and that, and like especially my music videos and stuff. But now this is kind of giving me an opportunity to focus in on it a lot more, which is a lot more fun. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Even when it's come to like my gaming channel, like I've actually enjoyed like doing stuff for my gaming channel and that as well. And shit, like I'm currently behind the scenes working on my Destiny 2 like final shape videos and stuff. And that, but people don't. It's a weird one. People don't know about it. Yes. Once, and do you know what I mean? I don't really talk about it because I try and keep the like gaming and like the music separate. Even though on Twitch I do game as well as doing music, but that's mainly because Twitch is primarily a gaming platform, not a music platform. So it's like, okay, yeah, and I never get the numbers that I would get if I was DJing whilst I'm gaming and shit. But it is what it is and stuff. But yeah, man, no, there's yeah. I'm actually excited about this. To be fair, I'm actually excited because there's so much more I can do with a YouTube channel than there is with a Twitch channel. I'm actually quite excited about this, but it is a shame though, man. It is a fucking proper shame. And that will you be gaming on Twitch still? I might do because I don't actually like gaming on YouTube, so I might keep the Twitch channel for gaming because it is just nicer and that. But then again, just to make things easier, because I didn't like gaming on YouTube because I didn't have like all the stuff that I've got set up in OBS and that, because I was using Streamlabs because I didn't want to fuck up any of my settings that I've got in OBS and that for Twitch. And that, and plus all of my alerts and things like that are already set up in OBS. So like trying to have like two different Stream Elements accounts, one for YouTube and then one for Twitch, and all that kind of, yeah, it was just, in terms of trying to keep on top of everything, it was just a ball ache. But now I can just switch everything over onto YouTube and just do what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? So it does make things a whole lot easier, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with like gaming on Twitch and that. But yeah, man, a bit mad. How are you lot feeling about it overall? Nah, it's all a bit crazy. If you're a listener, how are you feeling about it? And that. I need to make another cup of tea. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to make a cup of tea. I'll probably stream for another 20 minutes and then I'll probably have to jump off because I need to get my set ready. There's a couple of other things that I need to do and that. Yeah, it's a mad one. It will be interesting to see how this plays out. How this plays, mate. Yeah. How everyone restarts. Yeah. Oh, it's a shame, man. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. Daryl. But yeah, back in the set, making a cup of tea. Don't go nowhere. yes. How we doing, people? How we doing? Oh, we got some comments. So many things are going on with Adobe and other software companies, as well as this Twitch thing. Man, life is about to change hard for a lot of people. Yeah, I've been here. Adobe's been going through some shit for a while, to be fair. Man, in terms of AI and like their subscription service that they did and shit, like they've been going through some bits. They've been going through some struggles. With that, man, but sometimes change is good, though. Sometimes change is good. You know, I've been going through a few changes over the last few weeks, months, years. The last couple of years have been a mad thing. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. I'll type my motion, gang. New mugs coming soon. And that soon I'll be able to say link in the description. You get me? And that I need to build the next one, because that one's on the end of its life, innit? You get me? I'm sorry for the people that heard the slurpy slurp when I was drinking my brew. Apologies. But yeah, G, things like that. This is what I mean. Things like that, where even in the streams on YouTube, I'll be able to put things in the description. So if people want to, like, you know, check out stuff, it's a lot easier to have that information there than it was on Twitch. Like, I won't have to use as many timers and things like that. You know, I won't have to depend on stream elements as much. You know, but I will miss the cool little commands and stuff, like hugs and passing the spliff and, you know, this, that and the third. Like, they were really cool things in Twitch that I will probably miss. Yes, Joe, what are you saying, matey? You good? I'm just talking about the recent changes that have been happening with Twitch when it comes to DJing. How you doing, man? Happy Friday, everyone, as well. You know what I mean? It's the start of the weekend. And now, let me just send a quick text message. You bro, you're cool. Good. You can have bots on YouTube. Yeah, you can. Yeah. We've got it. I've seen that they have got it set up in Stream Elements to be able to have bots and stuff. So that's what I mean in Stream Elements. It would just be a case of switching things over, like the overlays that I've got in the overlay gallery, and, you know, things like that. It'll just be easy to switch things over. Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna be leaving Twitch and moving over to YouTube soon. Because of some of the recent changes that are coming to DJing and music on Twitch, and that, you know what? Let me just. Oh no, I've shut it down now. And that Chrome is such a CPU hog. Oh my god! Just lurking and doing my thing, whittling some art. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to be moving over to YouTube because of some of these changes and stuff. And we were just talking about some of the changes and watching the video. And that I'll repost the link for the changes here in the chat. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Now, so what they've done, they've set up a DJ program. Should have a day off today, but had to be at my desk to get some stuff done. Being good to knock this about today after pondering it a lot on my own last night. Big ups, everyone. Yeah, But yeah, Joe, Twitch has just come through with with a new DJ program that's going to be starting up in July, August. With that comes a lot of changes to music being played, how DJ streams are going to be run. If you DJ regularly, then you basically have to be strictly a DJ channel. And that if you do other stuff on your channel, they advise that you create another channel for your non-DJ streams, basically. Also, with that comes changes to what type of music can be played if you're part of the DJ platform, and it's going to be interesting what's going to happen as a result to people that are not part of that DJ platform but also play copyrighted music. But for me, because I don't just do DJ streams, I do production streams, I do gaming streams, I do a lot of other stuff, and that there's too many things that are red flags for me to feel like there's going to be a future for me on Twitch. Do you know what I mean? Because also the other side of it is as well is that you're going to end up losing more of the money that you make on here to be able to subsidize licensing the music within this DJ platform, this DJ program, that they've set up, and that which is pushing me to want to promote my own and push my own Patreon style memberships club that I've got, rather than depending on Twitch's subscription service anymore, really. There's too many things there that are pushing me to move over to YouTube rather than staying on Twitch, and it's been a thing that's been in the back of my mind for nearly a year, or maybe over a year, because I remember talking about this stuff with Etal on Coffee Talk when, like you were saying, they were bringing in the whole payout percentages changing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what we've been talking about today, and I'm going to be jumping off in a few minutes, to be fair, round the stream off to a nice 2.5 hours. But yeah, to be honest, the next time you see me DJing is probably going to be on YouTube, if I'm honest. And that because I'd rather just get in front of this and get people used to the fact that I'm going to be on YouTube sooner rather than later, to be fair. Which is a shame, because I was saying that I was going to be back DJing on Twitch next week, but then these changes came out, and it's like, oh, Bumbleclad, I saw ya, Guan. Well, goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. It's ironic that I'm singing a James Blake tune. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, they're both my YouTube channels right there, gaming channel and my music channel, or my music channel and my gaming channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This frees up me being able to do a lot more than what I was able to do on what I've been able to do here on Twitch. I can do so much more on YouTube than I can on Twitch. Plus, YouTube already has the music licensing already sorted out. It'll be the odd time, that your video will get blocked or your live stream will get taken down if you play the odd tune that, the record label is like, nope, this can't be on any other channel. It can only be on this channel, and all that kind of stuff. Sorry, probably repeating myself. DJ is not hammered on YouTube at all then. Nope. Not in the way where, like on Facebook, if you do a DJ stream, it will get taken down because Facebook they're not going to bother with any kind of music licensing and stuff other than, the normal stuff that they've got in terms of playing music behind pictures and stuff like that they've got on Facebook and Instagram. YouTube already has the copyright content ID, sorted. So then if there's any music being played in the video, all of the ad revenue goes to the copyright holder. So there's no need for your channel to get a strike or get taken down or anything. There's no reason for any of the music to get muted on YouTube or anything like that. Like, you're absolutely fine. The odd time you will get a tune where the label has set it up that tune cannot be on any other YouTube channel. So you will get the odd time that a stream gets blocked or taken down, but that's very few and far between. And at least you'll be able to see, in the back end, the reason why that is, because it will tell you, like, this tune has been blocked because of this video has been blocked because of this tune, and that, and the reasons why, because it's blocked in all territories, or partially blocked in because of some territories like Russia, because a lot of labels just don't have music going over to Russia. It's a lot better in terms of playing music and DJing on YouTube than anywhere else. Plus, it's free and shit. And then if you want the memberships button like you've got on Twitch, like you've got here on Twitch, all you need to do is get your channel up to 500 subscribers, and you also have to get 3,000 watch time hours on your YouTube channel, and then you can get a join members club memberships button on your actual YouTube channel, which I'm pretty close to myself, because I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want the same thing that Twitch has, you can have that, and that's not a problem at all, because again, that won't affect anything to do with you playing music, because again, YouTube already has the music licensing thing sorted and has done for a very long time and stuff. So yeah, might just go multi-platform and see what gets pulled first. Then yeah, could do that. YouTube live is like Twitch. I don't when DJs are playing streams. No, not really. Or at least, what do you mean by that? Because I wouldn't say they're the same at all. Again, because of the licensing thing. Like on YouTube you can leave your video up and you won't get mutes or gaps or anything like that. But on Twitch you will. Unless you join the DJ program. But then if you join the DJ program, you're losing more of your revenue, and there's only certain music that you can play, because you can't play unreleased music. The more I talk about it, the more it's just YouTube is just better, really. But I've always thought this anyway, but Twitch has the better community building platform. That's the problem. Twitch has the better community building platform. Not to say that YouTube doesn't, but it's built in a different way. I mean when just live. Yeah, but I don't know what you mean in terms of, like, it's the same as Twitch. They don't mute you. Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't mute you. YouTube doesn't mute you even after the stream, though. That's the thing. Twitch will. And that if you've got copyrighted music that's been flagged, and that Twitch will just mute those sections. So you've got those, like, gaps and shit like that. Yeah, defo. Twitch definitely has the better, like, community building. Resources and platform and stuff like that. YouTube, to be fair, YouTube does have that as well. Like, let me go to my YouTube channel. Like, I think if you're a music artist on YouTube, then you get the community tab on your channel. So let me go to my channel. Biggie Bosh Bosh. Biggie the Bosh Bosh. So yeah, you've got the community channel here, and that's the community tab, sorry, on your channel here if you're an artist, and that's where you can, like, do updates, write text, images, post videos. So if you miss, like, people miss a video or a stream, I can post it in the community tab if you've missed it, and all that kind of good stuff. Like, there's that side of it as well. Yeah, good to see you too as well, Gravity Man. because you were off for a while as well in that, but good to see you back out and about. It's just a shame that I will be moving over to YouTube now. Well, good to see you too. Please subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, and then in terms of like actually being able to do stuff, so because here's the live tab, and that's like you can watch all of them and there's no mutes, even like the just chatting streams and stuff like that, there's no mutes or anything like that. And then in terms of just videos, like if I want to do an update video to let you know what's going on and all that kind of stuff, I can do that. If I want to do an update video and that in regards to you know, what's going on in the members club, I can do that. Like you can upload videos to Twitch as well, but it's just not the same, and it's not set up like that for people to look for uploaded videos. They're going to be looking for streams, especially the way that they've changed the app on your phone. It's just streams. That's all you do is just discovering streams and shit. But yeah, whilst I'm here, let me play this update video for you. Sunday, I feel bad because I should be streaming right now, but I'm just getting this quick update video out just for. I'm just gonna build a doobie whilst you're watching this. Ocean Gang, for everybody who's part of the members club, this is what's actually available. If you're not part of it, this is what you can get your hands on. First up, monthly track and new stems is out right now. The track for this month is called That Sound, and it goes like this.
Pull up that song,
So for everybody who's on tier 2 and tier 3, you'll be able to get the monthly track on tier 2 and the stems for that track on tier 3. Next up, in regards to this month's track, and that's what I mean about being able to do more with your Twitch subscription. Do you know what I mean? Like, rather than it just being emotes and it's stuck on Twitch and I only end up getting half of it, I get the full amount of money. $3.99 for tier 2 to get like exclusive music and breakdown videos of tracks that I've made. But that's what I mean, I'm able to give that to you. Do you know what I mean? There's no system for me to be able to do that on Twitch unless I do it myself, and I manually manage who has subscribed, who is not subscribed, when they subscribed, when they've not subscribed, all that kind of good stuff, you know. So again, if you've not joined my members club, !gang in the chat. Ding, 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 ding. Boom. And that's where you'll be able to join up. There's 6 months worth of tracks there now. First month is 50% off as well. And there's 6 months worth of stuff that you can get if you subscribe now as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's great value if you're a late subscriber and shit. Do you know what I mean? Plus you get a discount if you're a Twitch subscriber, but obviously I'm moving to YouTube, so that's not going to end up mattering anymore if people follow me over onto YouTube. But yeah, there's that as well. Anyway, I'll shut up. Breakdown. I've put up a poll for the next 3 days where you can choose which track you want me to break down out of the options that I've got there. I've added a hip-hop option because I've not broken down a hip-hop track yet. Plus I want to give a shout out to Millennium Jazz Music. I need to get some new music over to them for release and stuff, so it'd be good to go back to my roots a little bit if we were to pick that one, but the choice is yours. I'll probably do that anyway further down the line, but if you want me to do it now, then get down there and vote. Next up, we have new merch out right now. New water bottle, new mug, new t-shirts, and the first crew neck jumper. This one's embroidered with the new Motion Gang logo. Really happy with the new merch drop 2. And that for the members club only, there is an exclusive crew neck jumper that you can get. You'll be seeing me wearing it soon. I'm just waiting for the samples to arrive and that. But if you want to get hold of the exclusive members club merch, which you can only get if you're part of the members club, you know what to do. Just join with the memberships. Any tier will get you access to the members only merch, so make sure you check that out on the website. Next up, I am going to be returning to streaming as of tomorrow, Monday, the 3rd of June. It was going to be after I got back from Rotterdam, but I'll mute this section because, yeah, I'm not coming back to streaming on Twitch. But yeah, no, in terms of YouTube having a raid function, they did try implementing a beta of that a couple of years ago, but it didn't go very well. Unfortunately. Yes, Pagan, just seen you there. Yes, Pagan, mate. Good to see you, man. Yeah, they did try. YouTube did try doing like a raid function, but it didn't go very well. They might end up doing that if they see an influx of, streamers coming over to YouTube from Twitch. They might end up putting something like that in, but at the moment they've not got anything like that, unfortunately. Yes, Candyman. Just read the stream title, and here's my 2 cents. It's going to cost us. How much? No one knows yet. Yeah, but it may fuck it for most streamers who don't make much money. Yep, I'm moving over to YouTube, mate. Like, I'm literally moving over to YouTube. 1 second. On the 7th of June in Leeds, I'm going back to back with Peachy for Neptune 360, and then the week after that, as I said, I'm going to be out in Rotterdam, doing a special extended 2-hour set in Rotterdam alongside Chris in Perspective, and that's for Paper Tape, I think the name of the promotion is, but the flyer will be on screen as well for you to be able to see it and get details if anybody in that area wants to come down and see me play out in Rotterdam. I'm going to be back streaming. DJ streams are going to be delayed a little bit, but what I'm going to do instead of DJ streams is review streams. So if people want to send in music and things like that, make sure you joined up on the Discord. I'll leave the link in the description box. Exclamation mark gang in the chat if you want to get the link to exclamation mark YouTube, sorry, in the chat if you want the links to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Nah, I'll just put it in now, to be fair. I'll stop being lazy. Boom. Yeah, it'd be amazing if everyone can subscribe to me over there. I'm just going to start streaming over there as soon as possible just to get people used to it. I am part of some raid trains that are coming up. There's marketing purposes birthday raid train that's coming up at the end of this month that I'm going to be a part of. So you will see me the odd time on Twitch and stuff. Like, if people are still like streaming on Twitch and want me to be a part of some things, then yeah, like, no problem and stuff. It's just going to be a bit mad when it comes to playing tunes, because I play a lot of unreleased music, my own music, promos from other labels, other artists and stuff, and that seems like it's going to be a problem. So YouTube it is, because YouTube ain't having those problems. Do you know what I mean? They're not putting those parameters in place. They're not kneecapping me in that way, so to speak. So yeah, but yeah, updates. You to be able to join the Discord, and you can post your tracks in there. I'll set up an actual stream review section in the Discord for everybody to be able to drop their tracks in there. Plus I'm going to be doing some other stuff, reacting to some stuff, production streams, nice, gaming streams and things like that. Tuesday I'll actually be streaming the Final Shape half of this month. I'm going to be super busy. I'm kind of glad that I cancelled the remix competition and the streaming event as well, because with everything else that I need to do, it would have been a bit much, really and truly. But this month I'm definitely going to be getting a sound pack done for you, and I'm definitely going to be getting a vocal pack done for you. So, yep, so that's for the members club as well. If you join the members club, you get a vocal pack. So vocals for myself that you can use in tracks, royalty free. Plus you get a sound pack either made from my Behringer Neutron that I've got here, or melody loops like pads and stuff like that I've made in Logic in itself. A lot of the times I'm going to be streaming, making this stuff as well and stuff. So again, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you don't want to miss that. You're on tier 4, then that's going to be available to you guys. End of this month is the first hip hop EP that's going to be released on the label for a very, very long time, which is Olber's Paradox from Big Gen, part of 4 Hidden Prophecies. I'll just put, if you're into hip hop, you can pre-order Olber's Paradox now, and you'll be able to get Local Lad by Big Gen, produced by myself early. The EP comes out end of this month, so pre-order link is right there and stuff, so look out for that. The artwork has just been done and we've just submitted it up to Cygnus Music and stuff, so look out for that. I'll get some clips up for the members club as well.
Yo, I've been greasing the wheels, Gen's at ease at the wheel. Can you see the appeal?
Hey.
I've been keeping it real low. What does it mean to be real? Man, I'm deep in my feels. There's something that I need to reveal. There's a question, burning, heat in my heels. I've been questing, searching, speaking to people, restless, cursed with a secret. If you're past the spliff, man, I'm pissed. Raise a hand, activist, take a stand. No retreating, more expletives, asterisks. The past quick, past the point of no return. So master shit, the master lives. Past the joint, I'm known to burn that master kick. I woke up on a train to nowhere, sat next to no one. Without a notion how I got there, I hear somebody telling me to hold on. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, look alive, but wait, there ain't no other comes inside. Yo, it's just me, myself, and my obsession. In the mirror, trying to see myself from my reflection. Standing staring as the mask aware it starts to slip. I'm peering through the cracks as they appear into it. Been counting my blessings. There's a mountain of penance ahead of me, still I'm bound to my weapon. My pen and my pad are propelling me, I'm never free, still
Yeah.
counting the seconds.
Besides that, I hope everybody is having a wicked start to the month of June. We are 6 months in with the members club. Once again, big love to all the members, everybody who's supporting me financially with this. Seriously, it means the world, and things are turning up a notch, so stick around. There's going to be loads of behind the scenes stuff coming out and coming up throughout this month that you're only going to be able to see first in the members club. So again, if you're not part of the members club, please make sure you join. With that, take it easy, take care of yourselves, take care of your mental health, and as always, blessings to you all. Yeah, you get me. But yeah, stuff like that I can do. Stuff like that I can do on YouTube that I can't do on Twitch, you know, so I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm actually pretty excited about what's going to be coming up. But Twitch, man, Rask that. I bet you didn't expect this. I bet you didn't expect this, really. And it's fine. Like, it's understandable why they're doing it, because they want to cut down as many liabilities as they possibly can, and they want to get themselves to a point where they're making money. They're becoming profitable. Because, you know, behind the scenes with Amazon themselves and that, when it comes to Twitch is not making the company any money at all, but it is and can be a valuable resource for them in terms of building stuff like having affiliate links and being directly connected to Amazon, the store, and stuff like that. That's not gonna be doing anything but helping them, you know, and all that kind of good stuff. So there's a lot of integration that they can do. They just need to sort this out when it comes to the DJing side of things, because it was a ticking time bomb. And that at some point, especially with what happened with TikTok and Universal Music just pulling all of their music off of TikTok, they've gone back now, but it's things like that that will end up fucking up shit for people, because there was loads of creators on TikTok that were using copyrighted music from Universal within their videos, like all the dance like videos that people were doing, or miming to like songs, or you know, things that were setting off trends and helping music to get to more people and stuff. You know, that ended up fucking up a lot of creators on TikTok. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, again, that's why I'm kind of cool with moving over to YouTube, because at least with YouTube, when it comes to the music licensing side of things, they're all sorted, and at least I don't have to worry about anything like that on there. Not that I was using anything from major labels anyway, but you know, it's a weight off my shoulders and stuff where I don't feel like at some point something's gonna go wrong with my channel if I play the wrong tune accidentally or some shit. Do you know what I mean? And that, so yeah. But anyway, I need to jump off because I've got an event that I need to get music ready for and shit. Plus I need to eat food and all that kind of good stuff. But big love to everybody who jumped in and joined the conversation, man. I'm gonna miss things like this, do you know what I mean, on Twitch, but I do hope people can follow me over onto YouTube, and you know, we can carry on things over there with less worry about shit, do you know what I mean? A whole lot less worry about stuff, because I know this has been a worry for a lot of DJs that especially DJs that are partners as well. It's been a worry for them what's been going on with Twitch, do you know what I mean? So yeah, you know, New Horizons, end of an era, all that kind of sad stuff and that, but hopefully, you know, we can carry on things over on YouTube, you know, hopefully, you know. But yeah, we're gonna raid out. Who we're gonna raid to? Hold on, let me find out who I'm gonna raid to. Have a nice Friday, mate. Enjoy your set. I follow you on YouTube, man. Later, no problem, Swift, mate. Bless up for coming through, man. Big love to everybody that always comes through, man. All the regulars and shit. Yeah, let's raid Gooder. Well, Gooder's doing his thing. Let's raid Gooder, man. You get me? Carry on the vibes and thing. You get me? But yeah, man. I'm probably going to be back on Sunday and shit. I won't switch over everything just yet, but I'm definitely going to be like doing the next Forward Motion show on Sunday. But I'll be back for like the weekend, on Tuesday. But I'll be back for the weekly update on Sunday and have another chat with you and stuff. Another chance for people to like find out that I'm moving over to YouTube and give them a chance to subscribe. I'm not going to abandon Twitch completely. I'm going to still spend the next like few weeks, you know, jumping on every now and again and letting people know, come over to YouTube and stuff. I'll probably change some things on the channel as well, you know, to let people know to come over to YouTube and that. Yes, Sambo, hope you bless, mate. And now we've just been doing a stream talking about the new Twitch DJ program that has been set up. A few things are changing with Twitch which directly conflict with what I'm doing, so I'm going to be making the transition over to YouTube. So if you're not following me or subscribed to me on YouTube, please do. The link's in the chat right there. Until next time, take it easy, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, because good mental health is wealth, and blessings to you all.